That is a really cool flower frog. I looked up thrift stores near me when I was in the hotel, and I found, I think, 2 or 3 that are very local, probably privately owned or something. They could be run by churches, I don't know. But I found one that's not too far, so I'm in the parking lot. Let's go in. I'll show you the name of it when I flip my camera around. So it's called Classy's Upscale Resale. On Google Maps, it also adds thrift store to that name. It says it's a boutique. I see a lot of bins outside with, it looks like toys and stuffed animals. We'll have to look in there for a minute. Lots of plushes. I know Lola would love this. Say, what's this one? First Main. Wacky Quacky. So fun. Oh my. These are so much fun. Look at all the teddy bears. What, just so many to look through. Oh, that's cute. Now that's a name I also know. Wow, it's dirty. It's all stained up. Oh, it's a gund, but it's for a baby. I'm gonna leave it, but that's cute. Oh, there's another baby one. The front display windows of the thrift store all had Clemson University, hoodies, sweatshirts, t-shirts. Here are the prices for like the coats and dresses and skirts. I wanted to take a quick look through the hats and belts. Hats are $1.99. There's a BMW one. That is a Philadelphia Eagles. Don't like that part on it, so I'm going to leave that, but so cool. All kinds of clothes and shoes. This is really well stocked. Belts are $2.99 and up. Going to do a quick look through the belts. I browsed quickly through all of the handbags and then headed to the back where they have the furniture and home goods. I'm looking in the Christmas aisle. I went down this side already on the other side. Lots of games and puzzles over there. I looked through all of these bins to see if there was anything interesting. Lots of spoons. I do like this. That's a vintage pattern there. There might be enough for a set in there. It's 25 cents each. Lots of knives. I kind of looked through this really quickly. Didn't see anything that I really wanted to pick up. I want to look real quickly through this area. Oh, lots of steak knives. Gotta be careful looking through those. As I walked along down the way, I saw this covered butter dish. That is definitely vintage. And these dishes, believe it or not, are plastic. Love the pattern on them.
$8.49. I think that's for the whole stack. And they were Pier 1, but they did have condition issues, so I did leave them behind. So I'm over here looking at all the plates, and some of them are too tall for me to see. I looked at this one a minute ago. Look how pretty that is. Just love that one. Pier 1 Imports. That is so pretty. These are all the shelves that I was looking through. I was having a tough time finding something to put in my cart though. That looks very, very vintage. Oh, I think it's made to look vintage. $5.49. Oh. I thought it was going to be a box with something in it. That is a really cool flower frog. $19.99, but that is really cool. I think somebody made it, or it's just very unique. Now I'm in a different part of the store, and I was looking at all of these lamps. There were some really super nice ones back here. And I thought the prices were pretty reasonable for the lamps. It's time to get your Halloween costume.
That was a really neat store. It was set up really nice. It was super clean. And I went through like 3 or 4 of those bins of the stuffed animals. Didn't find any that I was looking for. There was one that was a Build-A-Bear, but I did leave it behind. And then on the inside, there was just lots and lots of clothes and shoes and everything you can think of that way. And I was looking around in there for a little bit. And then I went back into the hard goods. Not a huge selection in the hard goods, but I managed to pick up some items, and everything I wanted to put in my cart didn't have a price on it. And they did have signs back there that said, oh, if it doesn't have a price, we'll give you a price up at the register. I'm like, well, I can always say no, right? And then in the very back, and I don't think I took any pictures, so many books. And they did try to like sort them by category, I guess it is. Category is the best way to put that. And that was pretty interesting. And that kind of wrapped around, and there was a guy back there, and he goes, there's more in the back. There's more in the back. I think he was hoping I would buy a bunch of books. I'm like, not buying books today. And I went and looked in the linens, and didn't see anything in there. There was tons of Halloween costumes for kids. If you need anything for your kids, hit up the thrift stores. They have all of the Halloween items out, and that is the best and cheapest way to outfit your kids for Halloween, for sure. I even looked to see if there was anything in the adult range, because I was like, oh, if there's something I like, you know, an accessory or something like that. I don't fully dress up anymore. I might buy it, but I didn't see anything for me, but that's okay. So my total spend was $8.49. Oh, no, $8.83. They had a merchant fee on there of like 30 some cents or something like that. I don't think it was a credit card fee, because it said you had to have at least, it had to be over $7 or something like that for them to run a debit or credit card. And so I was above that limit. And I think this is a really nice place. Oh, the other thing I thought was interesting was the lamps. They had a really, really nice selection of lamps. And I always think about that for people that are getting into their first apartments, or they just bought a new house and they just need lamps for the extra bedrooms or anything like that, is go hit up the thrift stores. In this place, Classy's Resale, had a really good selection. And in the back, they did have some pots and pans, not much in terms of that. They had a lot of like coffee makers, things like that. So you can always find that kind of stuff in thrift stores too. So for my haul, it's going to be really tiny. I only got 2 items to flip online and 1 item for myself.
For dinner, we went to Crib's Kitchen. It was the best food. And attached to that same building was RJ Rockers. It's a microbrewery, and they were having live music, so we stayed for that. It was so much fun. This is in downtown Spartanburg. So my small haul fits right on this little tiny table here. This I got for myself. The spatula or the turner. It has this beautiful wood handle on it. Super silky feelings, like smooth, I should say. The brand on it is called brand Dena. I'm not familiar with that brand, and on eBay I saw someone has this flipper spatula listed up along with a spoon for $29.99. I didn't see any solds though, but I'm keeping this for myself. And then I did pick up the vintage butter dish. I just like that it was trimmed in platinum. It's that pastel pinks and blue, I'm sorry, purples and blues and grays. It's a little dirty. It is called Valmont China, made in Japan. It's royal wheat is the pattern, and I just thought it looked really neat. I kind of like these kind of items. I'm going to be posting this to Poshmark, eBay, Etsy, and Knickknacks. I'm expecting to get somewhere in that $10 to $12 range for the covered butter dish. I only put one of the plates out here, but I love the florals, the bright colors on it. So pretty, and has a slight scalloped edge. So there was a whole stack of these. I think I could have gotten like 8 or 9 or more of these. It's called Provence. That's the pattern by Pier 1 Imports. Items from Pier 1 tend to sell well. So in looking at the plates, I picked out 4, made sure that they were in really good condition. She charged me $1 a piece for these, $1 for that. And I think this was $2.80 or something like that. $3 something, I don't know. I can't remember now. I know my total spend was at $8.83. So I have a set of 4 of these, and I think I can sell these somewhere in that $16 to $20 range. I hope you enjoyed the video, including the thrift with me and my little mini haul here. And if you're in the Spartanburg, South Carolina area, go check out Classy's. They had so much in terms of clothes that I just didn't have the time to go through, and they had really good prices. And some of the clothing was sorted by brand. So if you like a specific brand, you could go right to that rack and look through it and find something that you like. Please subscribe to my channel. Put any comments down below. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.